Alrighty, welcome back my little darlings. Scoreland here bringing you a new Neverwinter video, and today, as the title suggests, we're going all the way back a few mods to Dragonslayer. So there was no information on this other than we had a 20% off campaigns and professions, and this is going from May 16th to May 23rd, 2024. But they kind of snuck in some new items that they didn't put in this blog post. So a member of my community actually pointed it out to me. I didn't know anything about it either. I'm sure Aragon did a video on it when it came out. But, you know, I just got to it now. So as of filming this video, today is the 19th of May. So you have a couple days to take advantage of this if you so choose. So let's go ahead. Hop into game here, take a look at this. What am I talking about? Go to the Zen market. We'll go down to campaigns. All campaigns are 20% off, right? So we have these 4 items here. Now I want to say that these have been in the game before, but don't quote me on that. I never made a video on them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they weren't in the game before. I vaguely remember some kind of Dragonslayer buyout. It might have only been the elemental strands, and these other 2 might be new. Don't quote me on that though. So starting off, Sharandar, this is a scam. Don't buy this. Sharandar, Shattered Diamond Charge. You get 100 of them for 200 Zen. So the problem with this is that this is so old that these are irrelevant. The only thing we care about out of this is the actual Diamond's Blessing, which gives you a buff, right? Diamond's Blessing literally is 5% DPS increase. It stacks with everything. But if you die, you have to cast it again. So, at least on Xbox prices, we're looking at 200 Zen equals 90,000 AD. Well, unfortunately, you can literally just buy these off the auction house for cheaper than that on Xbox. I mean, here's 100 for 39k. So it doesn't make logical sense to be paying 200 Zen for these diamond charge just to get the buff item. And these are easily farmable as well. You can go farm these yourself and accumulate them very easily. So let's just totally disregard that. So let's talk about these other ones here. So the Braid of Elemental Strands, I don't recommend buying either. You're just going to get this currency as you're playing the game anyway. Unless you really want to, then that's up to you. The Cache of Dragon Parts, you get to choose one of the following items. So those are all reagents, obviously. And then the Dragon Ridges, you can only have 100 Dragon Ridges. And again, it's currency. So we're talking about Dragonslayer. The module Dragonslayer came out in June of 2022. So it's almost coming up on 2 years being old. Don't quote me, but I think it was, I don't know, June 14th? June 14th of 2022. We're almost into June of this year. So you're talking about a 2-year-old campaign. Now, some of the items you can get are still, you know, really good. I suggest if you're looking to level up alts, then you take advantage of this. Otherwise, it's irrelevant. But it's a fair price. 200 Zen is not bad. Going forward, I would like to see more of this. And now I know all of you are going to scream pay to win and blah, blah, blah. But we're not talking about brand new campaigns. We're in mod 28. Okay, Dragonslayer was mod 23. It was 2 years ago. Now, I think they should at least go back 2 mods. So we should be able to buy stuff from the Underdark campaign at this point. Now these are also purchasable from other players as well. So again, you have to check your prices on your platforms. But you can just buy these from other players as well. So I know PlayStation and PC still suffers from the backlog of Zen, so you may have to purchase these from other players. Simple as that. or you spend the Zen yourself, whatever you so choose. So if you're a new player and you're unfamiliar, Dragonslayer, again, all the way back here, 2 years ago, we've gone through Sharndar, Dragonbone Vel, North Dark Reaches, Menzo Baranzan, Demon Web Pits, Light of Zarces, and now we're here, Adventures of Wildspace. So yeah, it's a little far behind in my opinion. I would like to see them do this same setup. The company needs to earn revenue, and this is a good way to do it, in my opinion. Especially for casual players that just want to catch up or whatever. Like, there are items from the Underdark block here, like North Dark Reaches, Menzo, and Demon Web Pits, that I would like to buy. Because I essentially skipped all of this content. I didn't do the trials, I didn't do the dungeons, right? I skipped this content. So there's pieces of gear that I would like to obtain. Now, unfortunately, some of that gear doesn't come from the campaign. It comes from the dungeon. But I'm perfectly fine. If they want to put random gear pieces or determined gear pieces in the Zen market, who cares, guys? It's old content. It's not like they're putting the brand new stuff. It's not pay to win, in my opinion, when it's old content. So, again, if we go all the way back to Dragonslayer, we're looking at this stuff, right? You guys remember this? Now, this, in my opinion, is all easy to farm. You can get a group of friends and knock this stuff out pretty quickly. I think you're only gated by the ridges, right? Yeah, you can only have a weekly cap of 80 ridges. So if you buy those, keep in mind that there's still that weekly cap. I think you can only have 100. I think it literally says it right on the pack, right? You can't go over the cap, so you have to be very careful when you're opening them, which is a dumb feature. That cap shouldn't even exist anymore, in my opinion. Again, a 2-year-old campaign shouldn't have a cap. So it says, the rewards from this chest bypass the weekly cap. Okay, I'm an idiot. The rewards from this chest do not add progress to the Dragonslayer campaign. So if you're going to farm the ridges manually, you still have the weekly cap of 80. However, if you buy these and open this chest, you can bypass that cap. Okay, so that's a plus. If you just want to buy these, you don't have to worry about the weekly cap. Again, the weekly cap shouldn't even be a thing. It's a 2-year-old campaign. But again, some of these pieces are still really good and really relevant if you're trying to level up alts or whatever. Like Reckless Rage, for instance, I'm using this. I'm using this right now on your screen because the updated version of this dropped out of Demon Web Pits, and I, again, personally did not do Demon Web Pits. So this is still relevant. This is still a very good chess piece, in my opinion. You get 15% crit severity, and on the Warlock, you basically get it instantly. The upgraded version of this from Demon Web Pits is 18% crit severity. So you could go through here, you could go, there's a lot of gear to choose from. There's rings, and there's shirt, pants, and then 3-piece sets, as well as the artifacts, right? The black dragon mark is still relevant. It has a debuff on it. It's a debuffing artifact. So again, I like this system. This is a good system Cryptic put into play, but at the same time, it's a little lackluster. 2 years is stretching it a little much. I would like to see them do more relevant per se. It's still old content, but again, I should be able to start buying campaign currency or gear from the Underdark block, these 3 campaigns here, these 3 module updates. I would like to see that. And like I said, Cryptic can put a price tag on it for Zen, and you're generating revenue for the company, right? It's a win-win. Players are happy, the company's happy, everybody's happy. I'd like to see this system go forward, not just a one-time thing with Dragonslayer of all things, right? So again, I think Dragonslayer is going back a little too far, even though it does have some sort of relevance. So good system. If you want to partake in that, you do have a couple more days to do that until it comes around again. I'm sure it will come around again. So yeah, guys, that's all I got for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I covered all of that. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, If you want to gear up some alts, like I said, go ahead and take advantage of this. Spend a little money. It is what it is. So that's all I got for you folks today. I'll see you guys real soon.